Hey guys, how y'all doing today or tonight? I don't mind having a part 2. I actually like having a part 2 because that way I can have 2 different videos. Sometimes it sets off on my my phone if I have too much on here or whatever. But, shouldn't be somebody going around saying, no double videos, or I don't know what she said. I mean, you gotta have some smart ass doing that. No part 2 videos or something. There's nothing wrong with having part 2 videos. I think it's a cool thing to do. And if you're, something's wrong, like I said, if I have too much, I just deleted a bunch of stuff. So hopefully I'll have more room and all. Okay. Oh my God, it looks amazing. This cheese bread, this garlic sauce, the cheese. Wow, that is amazing. Like I said, I got the large 3 toppings, and I was gonna get the pan pizza, but they didn't have pan pizza. But she called me and told me, would it be okay if I got the 10 pizza? And I said, yeah, sure, that's fine. So it's that huge, large pizza with 3 toppings, mushrooms, pepperoni, and sausage, okay, and then extra, like, I always get a little bit of the extra marinara, or if I get the not buffalo, but barbecue, backyard barbecue one, which is the grilled chicken with the barbecue pizza type thing. I always get a little bit extra because I've been noticing lately that it's dry or whatever, so I've been getting extra sauce and everything. A little bit of extra sauce and all makes a big difference and everything. And I always get extra cheese. Okay, so there is that. That is that. Okay, and but I thought this was cool. Pizza Hut, they got a new box and all. Not supposed to run my channel, but I think it's a really cool box. Okay, the cheese. Excuse me, I was trying to get the best deal. Okay. Excuse me, I'm getting tired. Now, one was 3 toppings for medium, or maybe it was 1 topping. Maybe it was 3 toppings, but 3 toppings for large. I think 1 topping for medium. Then I added a couple more on there and all. Like I said, I always get the extra cheese and the extra sauce now because they really don't put that much sauce on there anymore. That I've been noticing that there's just not that much sauce on there. Okay, so there is that. I got this for $7. If you get the extras that go with the whatever one, I can't really remember which one it was, you can get it for $7, okay? That's a good deal. $7 compared to like $8 or $9, okay? That's cheaper, okay? I was trying to get the best deal. I mean, you might as well, if you can, it's gonna be the same thing and all, you might as well get, $2 off of it or whatever. $8 or $9 more. So $8 or $9, basically $2 more. Okay, so there is that. I got my drinks, Mountain Dew and Dr. Pepper. I like to put those in the refrigerator and all. I have my Cokes in the refrigerator. I like to put these in the refrigerator. I like to have something extra just beside Cokes and all. There's that. Okay. I was drinking Diet Cokes, and it really was bloating me. It was bloating my stomach. I was gaining more weight. I've lost weight from not drinking Diet Cokes, okay? That's seriously, it really did happen. But anyways, I just wanted to show you that, okay? There's nothing wrong with having 2 part 2s to a video and all. Sometimes you can't get the whole thing on one video. I mean, there's always got to be somebody, the smart-ass comments said something like on her videos, there's no part 2 videos. I think it's a cool idea. And I started doing it, and then everybody else started doing it. Yeah, a lot of people are doing it. So, because I guess I'm a trendsetter or whatever. I'm not trying to brag or anything, but it's like whatever I say, if I have a word, I say a word rare or whatever, then other people start saying it. You know what I mean? I mean, it's wild. But anyways, I started doing that, and then other people started doing that. And now you got somebody complaining about part 2, I don't think it's a big deal. I think it's a cool idea. You know, my thing is, my theory of it all and everything is that sometimes you can't get it all in the, you know, same video and everything. Why, you know, have to stress out and try and get it all in the same video when you can break it up into part 2 or part 3. You know what I mean? I think it's a good idea. So anyways, like I said, I got that for $7.7 and everything, and it would have been $8 or $9 for this right here. Apparently I had to pay for these garlic sauce, excuse me. They were 85 cents. That's crazy. You have to pay for it. Should go with it. You know what I mean? I'd rather, you know, not get the marinara and get something else. You know what I'm saying? Substitute or whatever. But that looks amazing. There's no way I can eat all this or whatever. That's gonna go in the refrigerator. I mean, I might have a bite or whatever, you know, a little piece or whatever. There's no way I can eat. I can't even eat that pizza. That's a lot of food. But I'm gonna have you know, at least 1 or maybe 2 pieces at the most, and then put the rest in the refrigerator. I really don't like eating this late and stuff like that. There really wasn't much to eat, and it's freaking 80 degrees in here, okay? I had the air conditioner on, and it was 80 degrees in here, because I guess what it was I turned the AC up last night, because I got cold up to 75 or 77 or whatever. I got too cold, and then I guess it's better to keep it down to like 70, you know, 70 something. 73 or 74 or 75 or whatever, if you get cold or whatever. And then, you know, that way the next day I'll be able to, you know, turn the AC down and, you know, cool off. That was burning up. It's 80 degrees in here, and I had it set on 70. I had it set on 70, then I ended up turning it up to 75. I mean, I was burning up. I mean, but I went outside and all, and then I came back inside, and you can feel the air. You can feel that it's in here, but it's just not cooled off, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, I was sweating like crazy. Now it's finally starting to cool off. But anyways, there's that. Like I said, I like to get the best deals I can get. There's several deals. I mean, it's just so shocking. So many prices. They don't like have the lowest to the highest kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. That's funny. It barely fits in there, or they couldn't get it, you know what I'm saying, to put it in there, and you just never know how these things are going to come out. But anyways, it'll be fine. It all tastes the same and all. I just like to have that perfect pizza or whatever, but it's totally fine. It doesn't have to be perfect. But anyways, that looks so freaking good. Okay, look at that. Oh my god, look how good that looks. Wow. Yummy. Yummy, yummy. Wow. That's amazing. I was trying to get to my 10-minute mark, you know, because that's what I like to do. I'm trying to get to my 10-minute mark and everything. Might not even have to use the first one and have the second one, but I might use it anyways. I mean, you gotta have somebody. There's always gotta be somebody making fun of somebody doing something. Now a lot of people are doing it, part 2, you know, part 3 or 4. I mean, I just have to, you know, there's nothing wrong with it. You gotta have somebody saying something about somebody doing something. There's always gotta be somebody, you know what I mean? I mean, that's so annoying. I mean, like, who cares? She just had to think of something else to put in her, when she was doing her Dollar Tree, you know, thing as she was going along and all. And she seems like a cool person and all, but I just don't like, you know what I mean? No part 2s in my videos. You know, she's just trying to look for something negative to say or whatever. So people like that, you know, they just have to, they're so nosy, they have to get into other people's business and stuff. She was looking for something to say, and then that's what she decided to say. Okay? No part 2s in my videos or whatever. So, anyways, if you have big hauls and stuff like that, and you don't want to do, you know, one big video and stuff like that, you can, I think it's a good idea to break it up. But anyways, that's just my opinion and all. I'm not trying to, it just, there's always got to be somebody else trying to one-up that person. Unbelievable. Unfreaking believable. I couldn't believe it when that person said, no, I don't forget how she said it, but, no part twos in my videos or something like that. I can't remember exactly how she said it. But anyways, there's that. Thank you all for stopping by my channel. I do appreciate everybody that stops by my channel. There are a lot of people that are watching my videos and all, and please like and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. It really would mean the world to me and all. It's taken me this long to get to about 300 and something, and I am so thankful for the people that have subscribed to my channel and all. I really do appreciate them and everything. It's just so frustrating because I was at Gabby's, well, I started out, this is how I started it out. Gabby's Goods and Infinity Finds, and I couldn't think of, I couldn't think of one name, so I said Gabby's Goods and Infinity Finds, and if you want to go look that up, you can. There's videos under there as well. I'm trying to push the videos to this channel and all. Well, anyways, it was Gabby's Goods, excuse me, and Infinity Finds, okay, and then it went to, I decided it was too long, and I decided to go Gabby's Goods, and Gabby's is the name of my dog, okay, at the time. My dog passed 4 months ago, and it's been really sad, and I don't want to talk about it. My dad keeps bringing it up and everything, and I don't want to talk about it. I miss her horribly. I don't want to get into it. But anyways, that's what I did. I put Gabby's Goods. Then everybody started calling me Gabby and all. This is way before the Gabby Patino or whatever her last name is. Way before that, okay? So I didn't name after her. I just like what it was when Gabby was a little baby, she was a little tiny puppy, she would keep me up at night and she'd be going, just constantly gabbing and gabbing and gabbing, just constantly, little baby talk, like doggy talk, constantly, okay? And I had to get her to calm down. She wouldn't calm down. She was constantly gabbing, and that's how I got her name. Gabby's Good. She named herself, okay? Gabby was kind of the, when I first had her as a baby puppy, after I think it was 8 weeks or whatever, after she was weaned off or whatever, and she was such a beautiful dog and everything, Australian Shepherd and Black Lab and everything. I miss her dearly, I really do. And I've been going through things and trying to clean everything up and get everything ready, and then, clean everything up, from doing whatever to get things cleaned up to get another dog. But anyways, it started out Gabby's Goods, Infinity Finds. Then I went to Gabby's Goods and everything. I thought that was sounding cute, Gabby's Goods. 2 G's or whatever. You're supposed to kind of have them back to back like that with 2 G's. It just kind of sounds good together. It's short and sweet and all. So anyways, I did that. I took Gabby's Goods off, Gabby's Goods and Infinity Finds, and I went to Gabby's Goods. Then I went to Gabby's Garden and did the gardening thing on the Gabby's Garden. Then I decided to go to the Infinity Finds channel, and now I'm on Infinity Finds, and at Gabby's Goods, I was almost to 1,000 and everything, and I got locked out of the account, and I couldn't get back in there and all, and I should have figured out a way to get back on there and all. But anyways, that's what happened, and then I decided Infinity Finds might be better, because Infinity Finds is, Forever Finds, and Infinity, I like that, and I got it off that show that I used to watch all the time called Revenge, okay? And the Devil Infinity I thought would be cool on my wrist as a tattoo, just like the other girl had, okay? But I guess she had a fake one. But anyways, it would be cool on my wrist, inside my wrist. That would hurt though. The Devil Infinity sign, okay? And I'm sure there's a lot of Infinity different things. There's a lot of people that, Infinity something or other. The finds just went with it. So anyways, that's what happened, and now I'm having to build up my account again, my channel. It's really, really hard. And before I was doing a lot of dumpster diving, and that's what got me, channel-wise. I'm having a problem with my knees and my ankles and everything, and I really haven't been able to do dumpster diving, and I miss it horribly. But anyways, I'm going to try and start doing it, once my ankles feel a little bit better, maybe I can walk up there, see what they have, and all, and, I won't be able to walk very far. I have to walk up there for sure, though. But anyways, thank you all. It's just, I guess what it is, it just bothers me. I don't have my dog anymore. My dog went everywhere I went. She went for a walk with me. It just feels kind of weird. It's just, I haven't gotten over that, feeling yet. But anyways, thank you all again for stopping by my channel. That's the story. Please like and subscribe. I really would appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel and all. I really would. It would mean the world to me. It's been really hard to get my subscribers up. There are a lot of people that are watching my channel and they're not subscribed to my channel. And, if you have a channel, I'll definitely subscribe to your channel as well. So anyways, like I said, thank you all for stopping by my channel and all. Please like and subscribe. And as always, have a good day or night. Have a good day or night. Thank you for stopping by. Bye-bye.